All right, I've played a little bit of this game up to the first thing that happens with one of the girls, but I won't spoil it. Got to give them voices? Dude, I'm not good at voices. Plate. Mamoru. Now let's do plate. I wonder if it'll have my old saves. You could do it. I don't know if I can remember them, man. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms. 4 different girl voices. Oh, fuck, dude. Let's get to smashing Monica. Yeah, that's what we need, baby. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Just my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works. Oh, you can see my mouse cursor. That bothers the shit out of me. Hold on. I don't like that. Capture cursor. Turn that off. There we go. But it was just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I feel like she already got me the pick me cute voice. We'll see when we get around to it. Come here, mousy, mousy. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Luckily, I already had this downloaded because I assumed people wanted me to play it. Is she already the other pink-haired girl? Yeah, she has the drill hair. I don't remember her name either. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I should have played my femboy roommate. That would have been a better game. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, great. Okay, the game froze. What? Why? Why game freeze? I don't know if Fanboy Roommate is Twitch. It's definitely not Twitch friendly. What is happening? Why is this stream going so badly? What? I overslept again. Did you have an electrical surge recently? I don't know. Did my fucking brain have? I don't know what happened. I mean, we played Dead Space 2 just fine, though. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I mean, the only thing I'm running in the background is like Warudo and Slobs. But like, that shouldn't be enough. Or at least I don't think it's enough. I mean, it's working now, right? You guys see the text changing and stuff. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Plate. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do a voice for Sayori. Fine, fine. Well, you didn't wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. I hate this. How much longer do I have on stream? That's her voice? Yeah, I guess so. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. As long as you say you go to. I'm eating an avocado with condensed milk, but I hate that there's roots in it. I don't like avocado. By the way, Plate, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. I never like avocado, but I like when it is made into drinks and sweets. Oh, that sounds kind of nice, though. Thanks for the hydrate, Bulba. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Wait, she made a very manly laugh. Yeah, she kind of she had to clear her throat. Her Adam's apple was showing. No promises, though. Well, at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She sounds like Mort from Madagascar. Oh no. Let me kiss your feet, main character. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. I know Game Grumps have Yuri, a manly voice. Yeah, I've seen their animated videos. I fucking love them. Because I think Dan does it, right? Where he's like, ho, ho, ho. The school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Say King Julian, give me your feet, let me smell it good. King Julian. How do I say that? King Julian, give me your feet and let me smell it good. I also need to hydrate. Be right back with more VA. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd caught... Ah, fuck. I thought... This is like a blooper where her voice changes. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Yeah, the voice cracks me fucking bad, dude. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. I can't breathe. Got me some blood orange sparkling water. Dude, that sounds good. No what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Blood orange is yummy. Yeah, that sounds good. Meanie. $1.10 at Dollar General? Nice. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. If I'm not wrong, they got Monica dating sim thingy. Just Monica. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she's the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuke. Natsuke, that's her name. Made cupcakes and everything. Good thing I'm not a voice actor, because this is like dog shit trail. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Ugh, fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Let's go, poggers! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, The new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Oh, what kind of voice should we do for her? I mean, we could do the Game Grumps bit where we do like a man voice. She could be like, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. We could do like that voice for her if you want to do that. Elegant? Oh. I totally went the opposite way with that. We could do like Hulk Hogan. Do a very gruffy man voice. We could do the Hulk Hogan thing, or we could do the like, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. We could do like that. Elegant can be for Natsuri. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, we'll do Hulk Hogan for Yuri. And we could do Natsuke. We could do I'm not gonna be able to remember this. Someone's gonna have to keep track of that. Where are the tiny girls? I think it's Natsuke. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Fuck! I have to do all these voices like back to back. Seriously? You brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, god damn it. What? They're all at one time. Oh, shit. Plate. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. You might need to play this with a friend or two. No, I got this. Lots of voice acting. No, I got it. I can do it. I'm a professional. It's going to go really bad. Now that I think about it, I think Mort got a lot of kinks that only of King Julian. One-man show. Sorry. Natsuke! Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuke, is one I don't recognize. You're doing great. Yeah, right. Peak voice acting. Yeah, whenever I get a whole bunch of voice acting gigs, they'll be like, "Can you send us your memoir or your what is it called? What is it called? Your work or whatever?" I'll just send them my Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. What would you call your voice for Monica? I was trying to do like a Patrick voice and it didn't really work. Her small fingers make me think she's probably a first year. Portfolio. Sure, that works. Fuck it. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Nice. And then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuke. Always full of energy. Oh, my voice is going to crack a lot on that one. Notes were made for you. Hashtag gaming. Thank you. 1 man, 5 kinky character voice acting. Sayori's my favorite. Sayori's my favorite too. She's always like, she's the best character. She just hangs around. That's really cool of her. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuke. Sure she does. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Sayori's very polite, but not annoying like the others. Fair. Pun intended? Maybe. Wink. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. I don't remember the Monica voice. It's great to see you again, Plate. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Said positive Plate. Patrick Star Monica. This is gonna be hard. This is like a brain teaser. Monica's Patrick. Okay. Monica, probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. For the notes Plate. Hold on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on. I'm going to pull this up like really tiny. Just so I can have the notes up. It's gaming. There we go. Now I have like the list. It'll make it a little easier on me. You too, Monica? Come sit down, Plate. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. What was it? Natsuke? Elegant. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Imagine the lurkers that came for Dead Space. Yeah, sorry, guys. The voice crack. Dude, there's no way I could do Sayori without the voice cracks, man. Then how about you make some tea as well? I think Yuri is my favorite voice to do. When Doki Doki Literature Club gets edited for YouTube, I'm going to watch this. It's going to live on forever. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. The Sayori sounds like Mickey Mouse voice. Natsuke and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuke grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuke proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Gotta end Yuri's and brother. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuke lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So we're gonna make the narrator and the main character my voice to make it as easy as possible for me. So cute. Oh, well, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuke. Beans are peak, trust me, bro. Because, we didn't want to draw him. Well, just hurry and take one. Suri grabs one, and then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Suri also sounds like the mouse from Bear in the Big Blue. Oh, you're right. I love that fucking mouse. Suri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuke is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? She gets off on it. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuke. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuke's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry! The teachers gave us permission, brother! After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book, brother? She's deaf tsundere? Yeah, oh yeah. I guess. Wait. Don't worry yourself. Get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Wait. What was she again? Patrick Star. I don't know why I want to try to do like a Patrick Warburton. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not, brother. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. This is going to be the hardest Let's Play I ever do. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, all right, I want to change it to Patrick Warburton. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Yuri leans more Dondere. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Were you a leader for the debate club last year?
Ah, well, you know. To be honest, I couldn't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how I prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Plays Kinkdore? Yeah, baby. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Oh boy, you have to work hard to convince people that both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we could really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best, brother.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So Plate.
Fuck, wrong voice.
So Plate, what kind of things do you like to read, brother?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuke's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Brother.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story, such a foreign world, is equally impressive, brother.
I think MC is a big simp. Fuck yeah, he is, dude. He's a huge fucking dick rider. Like, that's all he's doing right now. God damn, dude. I cannot believe I probably have lurkers for Dead Space 3, and now we're doing this. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I don't want to go to bed because Doki Doki literature voices are funny, but I actually have to go to work tomorrow. I'll upload the VOD as soon as I can, so you can watch the VOD of it, Bulba.
But you know, I like
fuck.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Good night, chat. Have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, thank you very much, Bulba, for stopping by. I appreciate you being here.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. Desperately, I grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
Yeah, we're going to change Monica to like Patrick Warburton, like Joe Swanson kind of voice. It's easier for me to do than Patrick. Even though I do a very bad impression, it's easier for me to make that fake voice.
For someone as gentle as you. Well, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror, often very successful at changing the way you look at the world and if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that?
Well, I just... Natsuke's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuke?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't Say It Out Loud. And give me that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes are poems? Fuck. Oh my god, going back to Sayori's voice is really hard. Everything you do just as cute as you are. Sayori siddles? What? Siddles? Sayori siddles up? Slides, right? Up behind Natsuke and puts her hands on her shoulders. I found a bug. Is siddles a word?
I'm not cute.
Natsuke, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Yeah, but that long eye. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuke averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuke feel, Natsuke. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence, brother. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe you could share some of your work. You could set an example and help Natsuke feel comfortable enough to share hers. Triple dots, brother.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I really read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea for everyone.
Oh god, what am I gonna do when both of them are supposed to read at the same time? Natsuke and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Sup, Felina?
Let's go home. Write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet,
You help VAing girls? No, I got this.
we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that you have a new member, I think will help us get all a little more comfortable with each other. Strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Plate?
Is this the full game? It's the whatever the free one was. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's the problem?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind. We had 2 games break on stream, by the way. That's why I'm playing Doki Doki. To let that be known. I was going to play Dead Space 3. Didn't work. Gonna play Fear. Didn't work. Monika did it. Also, guess who lost their voice? I'm gonna lose my voice tomorrow. Good thing Tuesdays are on stream. She wanted you to play the game. Monika couldn't stop me. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made that decision. I still have other clubs to look at. And, I lost my train of thought. All 4 girls staring back at me with dejected eyes. Monika.
But I'm sorry. I thought, brother.
Huh. Plate. you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. One plate, 4 girls? Hell yeah! It's time. Okay, come on. You do the M-preg thing. You do the tentacle thing. Do this one for me. You got this. I need this one. If I can ask for anything, let it be this. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping around. Bro, I'll do it. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment, brother. You really came for the cupcakes. I would be super pissed.
Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess. Thank you for the head pat.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Blade, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Express this, bitch. There we go. The heal is for Felina. Gotta give out the good healing. Oh my god. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with the mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Sorry. This game doesn't like properly full screen, so sometimes I'll move my mouse on the other screen. I accidentally click over there. Also, this manly Monica. So the list is Monica was originally gonna be Patrick Star, but I have a hard time doing that voice. So we're doing like Patrick Warburton kind of thing. Yuri is Hulk Hogan. Natsuke is like elegant fuckboy. And then Sayori is as high pitched as I can go. And then the main character is me. A lot of peeps are feeling under the weather. Yeah, we'll see how much of my voice I have with another hour of this. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuke clean up their food. Hey, Blade, since there's already here, do you want me to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Oh yeah, I'll take a drink. That's a good idea. I lost it because of the raging. That's fair. Sure. Might as well. Yay! Oh, that was a voice crack. With that, the two of us departed the club room and made our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuke, Yuri, brother. Fucking, it zoomed in on her face. Brother. And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. All right, so who we trying to fuck, chat? Who we trying to get down and dirty with? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ooh. I'm gonna kind of skim through these. Doki Doki. Melody. Pink. Ambiance. Ambient. We'll do Disown. Massacre. Infinite. Wait, what the fuck is this word? Afterimage? Affirmative? I don't, what? Philosophy. Unrequited. Uncanny. Promise? Wrath. Oh yeah, dude, we getting the grief. Oh, seeing Sayori jump at grief makes me sad a little. Scars. Oh, that makes me sad. Melancholy. Headphones. Effulgent. I don't know what that word means. Shopping. Jumpy. All right, cool. So we got our poem.
Hi, Plate. Oh, sorry. Hi again, Plate. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Plate, brother. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But I don't take us seriously. Then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuke, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her in the club room.
Natsuke finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuke plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Plate always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Dude, it sounds like I'm a fucking bitch. What the fuck?
How dependable. What a brother.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? Hey, hey, hey.
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Plate can be good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into.
Oh, Yuri, even brought you something today, you know?
Well, wait, Sayori!
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori, make it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? Or what do I do?
Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so, brother?
Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy.
And she fucking pulls out a steel chair and hits me with it.
It's a short read, so I should keep your attention, even if you...
Are you calling me stupid? Wait a minute.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
Oh, man.
And we could, discuss it, if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you could read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think, brother.
She like whispers it in my ear. She's like,
brother.
Fucking grabs my ass while she walks away. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case.
Sweet nothings, brother.
Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki We're going to Natsuke, because that's how I thought I was supposed to say. It's rummaging around the closet. Oh, shit. There we go. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh. Oh. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh? It's fine. Yeah, get down with the sickness. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so. That's the book you gave me, right? Take a little sippy. Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Brother. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here. The fact you gave Yuri a Hulk Hogan voice is killing me. I'm glad that someone enjoys it, because I'm going to upload this VOD and people are going to fucking flame me for this. I can already, like, pre-see it. They're going to be like, she's not supposed to sound like Hulk Hogan. She's supposed to be like a really shy girl. Lamau. No, it's great. No, you think it's great. But people are going to they're going to think, well, they're losers. That's how I feel, too. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm going to send this as a portfolio. If anyone has voice acting, people that want a voice actor, send them my way. Be like, yeah, he's going to upload his Doki Doki thing at 2 a.m. In 2 hours. Send them my way. They're going to love it. I'm a professional voice actor. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Well, I'm sure you'll get callbacks. I'm sure too. Yeah, so we're casting for pink-haired shy girl. I could do that, brother. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Man, I gotta get another drink. Yuri, you are killing my voice, dog. Actually, I think it's the switching back and forth that is. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ha ha, brother. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Ha ha, brother. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Plate? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. That's definitely a gentle giggle. That's as gentle as I could do as Hulk Hogan. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Hold on, I want to change the title of the stream. Doki Doki, but chat picks the voices. That's a better title. Just so I remember that title. Such a dainty giggle. Yeah, no, I'm so good at giggling. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, and then we'll have to remember that instead of Patrick Star, Monica's like Patrick Warburton because it's a little easier on my voice. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, brother, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive, one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess that's all right then, brother. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Fuck me, man. This is what my life is.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
And then she fucking flexes and all her clothes rip off and she's full of muscle.
And please, stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to.
Oh wait, I read that in the wrong voice. Aha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry, brother. That's not what I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company of someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading it from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I didn't really mean it. Sorry. I mean...
Huh. Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so, brother.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the open book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
She's really close.
Here, brother.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after it flips to her side. Lama's so close to the mic. I love getting close to the mic. I really like doing that. I think it's funny. But in holding it like this, I feel like it's more intimate. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Stop looking down her shirt. That'll help. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? You're kind of stupid. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But wait. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Brother.
I guess I mean more meant that it's kind of cute.
Oh? What are you saying all of a sudden? Brother!
Okay, everyone.
Oh!
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Oh God, reading these poems is gonna be hard, man.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts.
It's all right, Yuri. You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not!
It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess. I don't have too much preference either way.
Huh. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time.
All right. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't I find someone to share with?
I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I fucking hate composition notebooks. They're the bane of my existence. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuke and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Actually, sir, I fucking hate that shit, dog. Composite sucks. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? All right, let's do Sayori first because that's the hardest voice for me to do. I'm definitely more comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, Blade. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I'm afraid that you wouldn't do it so seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in... it skipped it. I'm sorry. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Plate. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things, like this, for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah! And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now that you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh, fuck, dog.
Dear Sunshine.
Starting to sound like Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I don't...
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast, ha.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? Goofy Gorsh, Sayori. You sound like Mickey. Gorsh, Sayori. You sound like Mickey Hook. It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point.
Oh, wait. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
Hey, this was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. But next time, I won't forget.
And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, God. Okay. Woo! Oh, that one was rough, dog. Let's do an easy one. Oh, where's my mouse? We'll do Natsuke. That one's easy for me. Oh. Oh? Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Your throat gonna be sore? Oh, dude, this is nothing. This is easier. I'm not gonna say this is easy, but this is easier than when I do vocals in like singing practice. My throat's not nearly as bad as it can be. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Ryu champ. BRB. Sounds good. Da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da. I fucking love this song. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Huh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Smash or pass? Smash every time. You're right, Natsuke. I don't like it. Welcome, Lorenzo DeBoss. We're doing Doki Doki, but I let chat kind of pick the voices that I do. And the voices I have divulged to Mickey Mouse, Hulk Hogan, Patrick Warburton, and Elegant. Oh. Neo. You just banned him. What? Wait, why'd you ban that guy? Is that a bot? Neo, I don't know if that was a bot. I think that was a person. Yeah, I think that was a dude. I think that was a person, Neo. It did kind of look like one, but no, I think that was a person. Uh-oh. Well, I unbanned them. Sorry, Lorenzo, if you're still in here. Sorry, buddy. Way to treat a guest. Yeah, sorry, man. We have a whole bunch of bots that come in here, and we got a little too trigger happy towards the end of stream. I was gone for just a second. Welcome back, Losi. No, Lorenzo. We're doing Doki Doki Literature Club, if you even still want to stay, where I let them fucking pick. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Would a bot follow you? Sometimes. Losi, everything fell apart just as you left. Don't leave. Yeah, don't leave us. No, I let chat kind of helped pick the voices. So we have Sayori as like a Mickey Mouse character. We have Yuri is like my Hulk Hogan impression. These are not good impressions, by the way. I'm not a voice actor. Monica is like Patrick Warburton, and then Natsuke is supposed to be Elegant. And we're seeing how far I could take it without destroying my throat. They don't call me the boss for nothing. Man, you're standing on business. I respect that. Well, welcome, my man. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the tavern. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest? I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Also, yes, I identify as a bot. Hell yeah. As long as you can bring me the Twitch views, buddy, you can do whatever you want. Says in robot voice, give me Pringles. I am a robot that runs off of Pringles. Oh, So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? And hot cartoon women? Hell yeah! High five! I call dibs on Shigo. Is it Shigo or is it Shiego? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Oh, what's up, Distracted Dart? Oh, no. Ah, man, I don't want more people that I know in here. Oh, man, now I'm all embarrassed that I have to do all this really bad voice acting. What's up, Distracted Dart? Welcome, welcome in. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. No, it's wonderful. Please stay and watch Play as he does silly voice acting. Nah, wait, I know a hotter character than Shigo. I love your voice acting? Well, thanks, man. Wait until I get to fucking Yuri and you're gonna change your mind real quick. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Esmeralda from Hatchback and Notre Dame? Hell yeah, good choice. Yuri is hilarious. Yuri is the funny voice. It's definitely gonna fuck me up, though. But the other nice thing about writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. like I set up for a rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
It's okay, Lorenzo. It's all right, the window shop.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not.
Fine, we'll share. Got her on weekends. I want weekends and alternating holidays.
Want to push Natsuke over so she can get
she gets a boo-boo? You don't like her? I think she's cute.
I decide to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but I get her on Christmas.
Yeah, so she could be my present under the tree.
But if Natsuke is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Oh, all right, everyone's here. I'm gonna do Yuri.
Brother. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Oh, brother. Did I say something out loud?
Think it's about time I leave.
Welcome on in, man. You don't like Hulk Hogan, Yuri? She's about to fucking body slam you. She's gonna RKO you. She's getting out the steel chair.
Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face.
Oh. He's going to hate me.
She can RKO me with her two personalities? Hell yeah, dude.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's...
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha ha ha.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Use your imagery, metaphors, indicate you've written a lot of poetry before.
Oh, dude, thanks for the redeem. Or the hydrate. Appreciate that. I'm out of water now. I'm also out of coffee. Thanks for another hydrate. I'll just have to drink my own piss at this point. Go get more water? I don't want to. We only got 30 minutes left. Hate to admit my first cartoon crush was someone random. Wow. That's a huge compliment coming from you. No, we weren't. Of course not. Dude, I want to talk about hot girls. Lay down the dish, man. What you got? Who's hot? Shigo, pretty hot. The fucking, what's the girl from Bill Cipher? I mean, God, what's the girl from The Quest to El Dorado or whatever? Shell, I think her name is. That one's pretty good. You two were talking about hot fictional characters. Shell? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's my jam right there. I call dibs on that one. All right, let's get back to this. My throat is properly cleared, ready for my boyfriend. I have to put a lot of lotion down there for him later. This is actually my first time, really. Meg from Hercules, though, I love Meg.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Brother. Well, I know that.
Wait, hear me out. Did you lube up your throat plate? Of course I did. Dude, Wheatley from Portal? Hell yeah, dude. He's got a sexy voice. I like his voice.
I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Now hear me out, Homelander? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He may be a murderer, but I'll risk it. No, look at him. He's a superstar.
Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there's a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Right? Dude, she's just saying I'm bad at writing. Anybody notice that?
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick them up on them.
I bet Yuri writes fanfic. I think she does.
I think that the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their own style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit it, the two together.
Yuri probably reads and watches what she's named after. Yes.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for, brother. There are so many different ways and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. Probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and try new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuke can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Probably gonna head to bed, have a fun stream. Yeah, thank you very much, Orlando, for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. Thank you for being super chatty, too. I always like getting a new chatty person in the stream. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuke. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
Oh no. I forgot I have to read her poem, and she's like the most sophisticated. Followed everyone here? Hell yeah, dude. That's greatly appreciated. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. You could do it playably. Yeah, I could do this. I could do this. What's another hour and a half, you know? After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, can I even read her handwriting?
Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstand the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
And then all the way to the bottom.
Brother.
What? Wait, what? What the fuck? The game break? Oh. That was weird. All it did was force me into little mode. That was weird. It froze and forced me into being like small.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
It's because I read it so good. The game was like, wow, hold the fuck on, dude. You got some passion. I was like, yeah, I do. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long to read.
Uh-huh. Well, I just don't read script very often. Game decided you're too good, had to nerf you. I'm on a roll, baby. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
I wish my handwriting would be picked up a lot better, because when I'm doing her voice, it's easy for me to like I have to move my arms around to be like I'm sure you guys can hear when I put like emphasis on words and I'm moving my arms around.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? What the fuck?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Plate.
Gotta bring back that WWE voice. Exactly. I'm doing exactly that. That's exactly what I'm doing when I do her voice. And then when I'm doing Monica's voice, I'm trying to like scrunch up my face.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, brother, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing, really! Yours was impressive, too, so...
Nah. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course. Oh, fuck. I don't know why I sounded like she fucking creamed her pants there.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Plate.
Thanks. Me too. All right, who should do my poem? Monica!
Hey, Plate. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever heard any suggestions for the club? Like new activities or things we could do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Hey, Peter. Nice cock.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, wanted to share your poem with me.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha ha ha! Don't worry, Plate. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Plate. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not...
I don't know why I was trying to do Scooby-Doo there for a second.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Sound like Tim Allen? That works too.
Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway, Peter. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that full of imagery, symbolism. Unlike Shiori, who likes using simple, direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances.
Fuck me, man.
It can take years of practice, while I'm assuming Yuri has it at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'll give her some nuance. Fuck, I'll do more than that. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry. So much more about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring. Learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find what kind of style suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards those own kinds of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
What the fuck? fucking. I just saw that Losi posted a fucking bear in the big blue house thing in the fucking memes chat.
So don't force yourself. Just write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Oh, fuck. Hole in the wall. Could have been me. See the direction. The sparkle protrudes. Noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No. I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film. Left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. Just a little hole. Wasn't too bright. It's too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ha ha ha. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess I could just say there's some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
Game froze. No! Game. Unfreeze. Game. Hold on. Let's see if I can bust it out. Oh. Return. There we go.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strong.
I'm gonna come really strong here in a minute.
Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper. Tidy it up later. Anyway, time to think about it. It is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Fuck. Thanks, Monica. What have I done? What am I doing? What am I doing to myself for content?
Phew. I guess that's everyone.
Hold on. What the fuck? Why? Why is it a black screen for me? Doki Doki. Doki Doki, please don't break. Oh, there it goes. I guess it's everyone. No, now it's frozen for you guys. God damn it. This game does not want to work. How about that? I glanced around the room to look. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Oh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chanting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuke. I'm gonna take a drink for this. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuke's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Brother. What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuke dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say, it's fancy.
Ah, thanks! Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant, brother, the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really don't come... Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Plate did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, come across something particularly inspiring.
you have to get a drink. I got this.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Blake liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
And then she fucking flexes again. Her shirt fucking busts open. And there's muscles everywhere. Natsuke suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Oh? What's up, Distracted Dart? Welcome back.
Yeah! Chupa bam!
Oh, I'm surprised my hand rating actually grabbed that. Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Plate appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
She fucking punches the desk and like snaps it in half. Been listening, but in a game at the moment. Oh, that's fair. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you're that full of yourself.
No! If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately going my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh no.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one with boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Plate started showing up. Hell yeah! Yeah, make them bigger for me. That's what I'm talking about. I love them. I love taste.
Natsuki!
Natsuke. It's a little... This does... Uh-oh.
This doesn't involve you!
Let's read it as fucking Hulk Hogan. I like that voice one.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Plate!
Sorry, I had to burp.
She's trying to make me look bad!
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? This The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Plate.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language, brother. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the more effectively.
Or most effectively, sorry.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Plate? Well...
Oh, fuck. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Ladies, please. You could just share me. It's fine. I got enough attention for both of you. Look at these hands. They're built like baseball gloves. Women love them. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh. Who you guys want me to pick? I'll leave it up to chat. Type in your answer. Natsuke, Yuri, or Sayori? And by I mean type in your answer, it's pretty much just like Losi, Toka, and maybe Dart. Yuri? Okay. So we're getting a unanimous vote for Yuri. Alright, it's Yuri. Oh no! Everyone picks Yuri! You guys just like the Hulk Hogan voice. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. Smexy voice. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Smexy voice? That is not a sexy voice. Do you think Hulk Hogan is a sexy voice? I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuke felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
She all her muscles start shrinking down. Ugh. But Natsuke, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. Had to tell it to him. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuke, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri, apologize. Don't think you should, too.
Natsuke clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps me to take a walk and clear my head.
That is the voice that's gonna hurt the most now. That my throat's a little drinky. Sayori, she didn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Moist your throat? I don't want to do that too much because... I mean, my boyfriend's like a hand pump. I'll be drinking like a baby bottle. I'll be like a hamster at a hamster with its water in a cage. I'm fucking disgusting, dude. I need a personality shower. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuke snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem. Fuck.
Natsuki.
She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Oh.
Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, all right, I believe you, brother.
She fucking gives him a hug so hard it cracks his spine.
Thanks, Plate. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. I challenge you to a Hell in the Cell match. Steel cage. That one thing that Natsuki said about, would never do anything so shameful. So,
what thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing poems?
It sure was fun.
Fuck.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's as high as I'm gonna go now.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Wait, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn.
Maybe you'll learn something?
Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a lot more about this kind of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Blake, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Hee hee hee.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Blake, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Partying in the club with Mickey Mouse? Yeah.
Miska, Moska, Mickey Mouse. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Fuck. It's a Mickey Mouse clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. That is a sexual lyric when it's taken out of context.
And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Hee hee hee. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Ha.
Oh, wait. Ha. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh shit, I have to write another poem. Alright. Kiss. Kissy face. Doki Doki. Massacre. Tenacity. Death. Agonizing. Depression. Tragedy. Horror.
tears, suicide, determination, hurt, scars, vitality, cry,
Dance. Kitty.
graveyard, fantasy.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Blade. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Hee hee hee. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, you gonna fucking make me buy you food?
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Hey. Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Welcome back.
Ah.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Ah.
I fucking knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. It's hard to play Val with no voice, I would imagine.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. Scream at the same time, I couldn't talk as much as I could. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha! Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
Ha ha! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Blade to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Financial responsibility, yeah! And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution.
Get fucked, nerd.
Did I just... I didn't mean that.
Literally told her to starve? Yeah. You're too poor for food.
I got too absorbed into my book. It's the history of Rey Mysterio.
Ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't help much. Doesn't happen much. But it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Hee.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. There isn't yet. You're right.
But, you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuke into making them.
But you could put a little devil in them. I'm gonna put my little devil in them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hee.
The pwap!
Kia!
Out of nowhere, someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was Eh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha!
Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just fucking eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Oh! Sayori suddenly clasped her hands around her mouth. There were razor blades in there.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, you're really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hee hee hee.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yori and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Huh. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a...
Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Hey, that's true.
Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry. Super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? I don't know why I switched to like Southern all of a sudden.
What on earth are you talking about?
The poison. Cusco. Cusco's poison. Monica quizzically glances at me.
Ah, never mind that.
Shit, fuck. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know what you're talking about, girl. You don't know nothing. How about that? Hold on. The game broke again. Game. Ah, come on. Why does it keep happening? Badung.
The poison for Cusco.
Blowing the cartridge? Good idea. Oh. There we go.
Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. Back, you still playing? I am still playing, Lex. Lex, you've been gone for a while. You would have heard the bells ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I wasn't practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I don't really. Kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool.
Sorry, I got order to be done. Oh, no, dude. I appreciate people being here whenever they can be here.
You should play anything, something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Plate.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Ha ha ha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, did I miss anything? Did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Shiori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuke would end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Shiori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book. Natsuke disappeared into the closet. That's not surprising. Hey, Yuri.
Ugh.
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no! I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yeah, let's! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all. Is her shirt more unbuttoned? Am I still doing the voices? Yeah. I am. Can someone... I feel like her shirt is more open. I don't know why. You said that so disappointedly. She should do it more. Toka, don't get me in trouble, man. Like, don't do this to me, dog.
Epic! Show me them titties! Thanks very much! There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea.
The naughtier, the better. Hell yeah, you're right. I gotta pay the bills.
Not to mention for yourself as well, brother.
Yuri stands up, makes her way to fucking whatever. I accidentally hit space too fast. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
You hold this for a sec?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have some water? Wait, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back, brother.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah. Gotta go do adult things, have fun getting those waifus. Sounds good. Have a good rest of your night. Taco.
Where are you two off to?
Eh? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, just a bit curious. Kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Do you want me to tell you there's something wrong with helping involving plate in club activities? Eh?
My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then, let's go, plate.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Oh, yeah. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. Duh, that was dumb. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Blade, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't hide away from them. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Blade, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. About to head off for the night. Gotta relax a little bit before heading to sleep. Have fun with the waifus. Sounds good, Neo. Thank you very much for stopping by tonight. Have a good rest of your night. Feels like Plate is confessing his love to himself. Yeah, kinda. I do love myself. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Plate, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now, time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try to expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Plate. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Plate, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Bag of small candies, chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
Can't see too well.
Yuri sides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that... wait, what? Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and I fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't have any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize.
I'll hold my book, okay? Are you sure?
Of course.
Ooh. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it good here. My throat is not gonna be able to handle this.